Consider for a moment what a park should look like. The traditional stereotypes of trees, flowers, walking paths, and rolling hills are almost always brought to light. But in mid-1800s America, these stereotypes largely did not exist. The reason for this absence? The concept of a park, particularly one found in an urban environment, was also non-existent, and for the leaders of fledgling metropolises, this became an interesting obstacle. Today, modern cities are known for the hustle and bustle that occurs on a daily basis over the gray concrete. But at one point in time, America's cities were just being built. The leaders of these rising cities intuitively set in motion various master plans to preserve certain aspects of the settlement's natural landscapes. And as a result, the chaos of the American metropolis has become ordered. In short, nature was built in order for communities to be built. Fast forward to the present day, and Dan Jones, the CEO of 21st Century Parks, is attempting to recreate those grand missions of past city leaders, while simultaneously supporting urban and suburban populations. Through the initiation of one of the nation's largest urban parks projects, the Parklands of Floyds Fork, he has combined elements from the rich landscape history that is found in the United States and his own vision, and in turn, he is building a legacy that will last for generations. But how could someone navigate greenery around a built environment while predicting the track of urban sprawl? That is precisely the challenge that Mr. Jones is faced with in his development, and in order to tackle it, he first looked to the father of the American urban park for inspiration. Anyone who lives in, or for that matter visits, the United States can enjoy the wide range of parks that this nation offers. In the late 1800s, a man named Frederick Law Olmsted made it possible for the common man to enjoy vast green spaces while still remaining close to home. He saw parks as urban infrastructure designed for future generations. His parks were sweeping expanses of green. In short, the spaces he constructed were simple, maybe even natural, in both form and function. A century later, 21st Century Parks was born, and has since established a grand vision for the future. And while the main purpose of the Parklands project is to integrate the Olmsted identity back into the Louisville landscape, Dan Jones aims to do something more. Jones has developed a model that will make the overwhelming beauties of nature tangible for the average citizen. His goal is to bring together people and create a community through nature, believing that increased public access within the new suburban landscape spurs interaction. Moreover, it won't be very long until the Parklands can start making a permanent impact. By 2015, it will offer over 100 miles of trails, 19 miles of canoe trails, and structures that model Olmsted's grandeur. Ultimately, an interpretive urban park will be developed, and it is these interpretations that will be the park's greatest quality. Frederick Law Olmsted had a vision for the future that only he foresaw. Dan Jones has that same vision for the Parklands, and as Olmsted was a visionary for his time, Jones is a visionary for his. Right now, he is accomplishing natural art through reflections on history and foresight of coming world trends. Through this intuitive combination of qualities, Mr. Jones has designed, fundraised, and garnered support for his park, and Louisville has responded. The city of Louisville has for generations placed a good portion of its identity in its Olmsted parks. Now, with the advent of the Parklands of Floyds Fork, Louisvillians can identify with a new landscape. They can create memories and traditions that can be enjoyed by future generations, so that the real genius of an urban park is unveiled. People are brought closer together.